What up, y'all? I'm coming through another video here, man. I'm about to give y'all a little bit of a story time. This is not gonna be very long though, but long story short. Well, was it really a long story? Nah, not really. More like a short story, but anyway. So basically, I got pulled over by the police this morning. I was just, taking a little walk, getting some fresh air, getting up out of the house, getting some nature, and just mind my own business. And, basically how this all came about was apparently I was just walking, mind my own business, you know, and I hear this guy say, "Hey yo, hey yo, hey yo," and I'm like, I didn't even bother to look behind me to see who called me. Eventually, I didn't. Nobody called me out by my name, but I didn't even bother to like even look behind me. And maybe it was for the best, due to what would happen like 5 minutes later. So as I'm walking up to my crib, right, and I'm just mind my business, right, nonchalantly, um, I see these two police cars just come up from behind me and shit, and there's like two police cars from the side of me, like well not on the side behind me, and I look back and I'm thinking, okay, what the fuck's this all about? Why they just pull over like this? What the hell, what the fuck did I do? But I was just playing it cool the whole time. I wasn't trying to get off no suspicious vibes or anything like that. But basically, they had just pulled me over to ask me a bunch of questions, and they claimed, well, the person who had quote unquote called me out, he called the cops on me apparently because apparently I was on his property due to some suspicious activity or something or whatever. He probably thought I was going to steal something. I mean, it was like a freaking junkyard. What am I going to steal from? What am I going to take from a junkyard? You know what I'm saying? Like it's a junkyard, bro. Like I literally walk past by that same house every day. He thought I was on his property doing something. He had claimed, I got dreads on. I'm black African American, whatever. Had a blue raincoat on, and this guy was just talking on his phone or whatever. But he was on my property, so as he claimed. And then the cops want to know more information about me, whatever. And I just kind of played it cool, went along with the flow. I didn't want to give them my ID. I'm like, why'd y'all need my ID for? So I got a little annoyed when they had asked me for my identification because I thought, okay, it's not that big of a deal. Obviously, I know I didn't do anything, and you guys know I didn't do anything either. Because if you probably thought you have every reason to think that I did something, if I was acting suspicious or I was being overly defensive of you guys accusing that I did something. And one thing when you get pulled over by the police, not like you're driving a car or anything, but you get confronted by the police, do not have your hands in your pocket. Take your hands out of your pocket, because then they're gonna think you got a weapon, you up to something stupid or whatever the fuck. So basically, they just wanted my information, and I gave it to them. Like I said, I went along with the flow. I played it cool the whole entire confrontation, and it was a whole big misunderstanding. He's called the police on people who have been on his property, had probably stole something from him many times, but I wasn't up to anything at all. I was just mind my own business. So the police officers, they picked up on the fact that I wasn't up to anything. They know I wasn't trying to invade his property. What do I got to take from a junkyard? I'm not about that lifestyle. I'm a good person. I'm a spiritual person. I'm a chill ass dude. I'm not about that gang thug lifestyle. I'm not about that, bro. That's not who I am. So with that said, the other police officer went into his police car. He went to his car, and then all of a sudden, the other police officer who's asking me a bunch of questions, we just kind of shooting the shit. We were just having a pretty fun ass conversation about family, jobs, where I used to live, where I grew up, and everything. Like, he probably picked up on my good vibes. I was a cool ass dude. I'm a regular ass human being. And I kind of just want to get on with my day and just move on. I was waiting for him to tell me, yeah, you're free to go. You're free to go. I'm like, okay, when is the part where you tell me that? You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't do shit. But no, we had a pretty cool ass conversation. It was Obviously there were two white guys, so, but, when you get pulled over, when you get pulled over by the police, man, if you have, or if you never had, word of advice, if they think that you did something wrong, they're trying to accuse you, and you get all defensive, and you start talking crazy, and you start bad mouthing the police officers, don't do that shit. Do not do that. Because then they're going to think that you did, they're going to have every reason to think that you did something wrong, right? They're gonna think that you did something wrong, that you were up to no good, and you're on some suspicious activity. So don't give yourself away like that. Just go along with the flow. You know, just keep it cool. Don't be so extra about them pulling you over, because the more you think that you did something, even though you didn't do anything wrong, but you're going about it as if like you did something wrong. So they're gonna pick up on that little suspicious vibration that you got, that you're carrying around. So they're gonna have every reason to think that you did something wrong. So yeah, man. But like I answered the questions. I kept it cool. I didn't give them no issues. I didn't give them any reason to think that I was a bad person. I have a clean slate, man. I don't do none of that bad shit. Like, I went on people's property before, but I never did. I didn't really think it was anybody's property to begin with. I just thought it was like some random junkyard. I didn't think anybody really lived there, so I just, I walk past there every single day, and I never get stopped. But this one time, man. But man, you on the right path, man. When you're on that righteous path that God has laid out for you, man, the universe is speaking to you, and God is speaking to you. When shit like this happens to you, you get pulled over by the police over some dumb shit. It was dumb. It was pointless. It was like, well, he didn't really do anything, so why? So we have no reason to arrest him. I mean, I didn't. I know my rights and shit. Like, I'm not gonna give you all my information and shit, but just for the sake of you leaving me the fuck alone, I will. But I'm not gonna go back in my house and get my ID. I'm just, you can write all your information on your little piece of paper. Just leave it at that. Move on. So yeah, man, it was just a little misunderstanding, and the guy who probably called the police on me was probably really paranoid. He probably had stuff stolen from him before. But what am I gonna steal? You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing I want to steal. There's nothing you got. There's nothing that you got that I want to steal or take. Okay. So yeah, anyway, man, like, if y'all had any experiences with the police, the popo, whatever, you had any like confrontations or any problems or whatever, just let me know in the comment section what you think of this video. Me personally, when you have the cops pull you over, just keep it cool, bro. Okay? Just be you, and just know that in your heart you didn't do anything wrong. You're not a bad person. Don't get all defensive, and don't get all bent out of shape and, so dramatic. Like, if you talk to them like, you're a chill ass person, and that you're a good person, you're a hard worker, they're gonna, they're gonna let you slide. They're gonna be a little easier on you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be a little bit easier on you. So that's my advice. I mean, I never had the police, confront me like that, but kind of the first time. It's happened to other people around me where I've been in groups, and the police officer has just pulled over that one person. But I was in a group, so I just seen it for myself. But never personally to me. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say we're targets out here. The brothers out here with the dreadlocks, and we get targeted a lot by these cops, but we're on our shit, man. So don't get so bent out of shape, or so defensive. Yeah, don't be on the defensive too much and shit. Just keep it, be normal, and just keep it cordial and shit. Me and the police officer had a pretty good conversation right after he had answered me those little basic questions. But we kind of just became temporary friends, and we just moved on. I went back to my crib, and they went on about their day. I mean, they got more people they got to arrest, more people who are doing a lot of, sneaky shit, killing, whatever, a bunch of other criminals they got to arrest. I'm the first thing from a criminal, so it's like y'all got other people y'all got to put the handcuffs on, not me. I ain't do shit. So yeah, man, like, subscribe, and share this video. Let me know what you think. And I'm out, man. So y'all keep it easy, and see you on the next one, man.